The matter in question, like COVID-19, is a matter that has dominated both international and national discourse or space. The protest, the global protest against racism, which was ignited from the action of a racist police in Minneapolis in the United States of America. We are all aware what followed. The very wicked and unspeakable manner the life of George Floyd was taken from this world. This singular incident, Mr. President, ordinarily would have generated debate, even in this chamber. Meaning, I will have invoked Order 52 also to enable us to debate this matter because of what we know that is an open demonstration of hatred or disregard for the sanctity of human life. But unfortunately, as a nation, we lack the moral capacity to accuse the United States. And I'm going to explain this. The reason being that we have a lot, Mr. President, to learn from what happened in America. For the first time, the entire world rose against the United States of America. America that claimed to be champion of democracy. America that claimed to be the champion of industrialization, the leader of civilization, the Western civilization. This matter bleeds the heart of every reasonable human being on earth. Why we cannot debate this? Because we have our challenges also to battle with, and we have something to learn. This is a protest against racism, which is a known epidemic in the United States of America since independence in 1776. And what do we have to learn from this? The white supremacy, which makes a typical white man believes he is superior to a black man, is a matter that we all know is no fault of the black man, because nobody applied to be black man before you were born to this world. Neither a white man applied to God to be born to this world. The lessons we need to learn from this is that those issues that set us against ourselves at home here, which has made us incapable of accusing America, is the lesson we should learn. Hating one another because of differences arising from region. I am from the north, you are from the south, and that has led to hatred. Tribal differences. I am from tribe A, you are from tribe B. That has led to hatred. And none of us applied to God to be born to a particular tribe. We all found ourselves in these tribes by circumstances of birth, accident of history, and nobody will have controlled this. If I were allowed maybe to apply to God to be born to this, I would have done so.
Deputy Leader, you may need to... Yes.
Mr. President, we have a lot of lessons to learn from this.
Is it a point of order against what he's saying? Okay, point of order, Senator Aliero.
Mr. President, I'm very sorry to interject. The issue, the minority...
You raised point of order, Senator Aliero. Which order?
Although there may be no question before the Senate, but no controversial matter may be brought. I'm sorry, Mr. President, the issue the minority leader is bringing is very, very controversial. It is controversial because he is making allusion to so many things that are dividing us. And I believe it is not proper just to discuss it without hearing from the other side. So I feel an issue like this, if you want us, should be brought before the floor of the Senate, and everybody should contribute, not just to hear his own personal explanation, and that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Senator Aliero. Our Order 43, personal explanation is not subject to debate. And if any of our colleagues chooses to come under personal explanation, we can only listen. And if we feel that there is something that is not right said, then we can address thereafter. But we cannot stop any of our colleagues who comes under personal explanation. My take is you have to round up, and I think you need to balance what you are saying, because you can see there is already an observation that this is becoming controversial.
Well, Mr. President, I am actually left speechless. I'm shocked. Because what I'm raising has to do with bringing us together as a nation. It is not controversial. I am shocked that it's even coming from my brother.
I think you're even making it more controversial now.
Go to the matter at stake. As somebody from Taraba State, I'm from Taraba South, we have a crisis that shouldn't have been there. For example, there are two communities that are fighting within themselves. What for? It's unnecessary. These are issues I want us to address, that let us learn from this hate. Is it necessary that you hate somebody because of his race? Is it necessary that you hate somebody? These are the issues. And I'm appealing to us that let us be keepers of one another. This is simple, what I'm trying to say.
I think that's the best way to round up this.
So let us...
Deputy Minority Leader, thank you very much. Let me, I have the privilege of commenting on what you have said. It's for us in our country to use your example to always be mindful of the diversity. And if anything, we should ensure as leaders that we use and weave this diversity into strength. And that is trying to always provide leadership, regardless of what geographical or ethnic or religious. And many of our leaders are trying very hard to do that. So I think the issue maybe deviated a little bit, and it almost turned controversial. Thank you very much. Somebody raise point of order? Okay, Leader of the Senate.